Greetings, one and all. It is I, Greyfall, here for another playthrough. This time, a bit of a more educational one. As we're playing While True, Learn. This is going to be teaching us machine learning, at least as best as it can. Mostly in an effort, as far as I could tell, to learn how your cat talks. Or to understand what your cat is saying when he goes meow. So, let's begin, shall we? Let's go through the tutorial. To become a programmer, you must master the art of turning the computer on. It's generally a good start. Press and hold the flashing triangle and drag it to connect the power outlet with your PC, screen and keyboard. When it's done, press the power button that will appear in the upper right part of the screen. Congratulations, you're almost a programmer now. That should do it. Time to cross the fingers and turn the power on. Hey, there we go. The computer is on. One more step to being a programmer. And here we have a little story. Four gentlemen trying to do some coding. Oh dear. Seems to be not having much luck there, getting a lot of errors. Oh, we've run out of coffee. Time to get some more. What are you doing, cat? Okay, the cat apparently has been successful in coding. Meow. Hey, what did you do? How did you do that? Holy zeros, if only I could understand what the cat has to say. Meow. Guess I'll have to find a way to recognize your speech. Meow. So our goal is to do cat speech recognition. So our to-do list, first of all, involves going to Google it on Cat Overflow. And here we put in our nickname, which is going to be exceptionally inventive and is going to be grateful. Recognizing animal speech. Hey everyone, can you believe my cat? That little devil has debugged my code. Again. He definitely has something to say, so I decided to make some sort of system, algorithm, which would help me understand him. Give me advice, maybe wish me luck. P.S. I'm not insane. My mom had me tested. Dr. Coder, don't rush ahead of yourself. Making a device that would be able to detect the cat would be a nice start. You can work with video, sounds, etc. when the time is right. Hellraiser. Hey, a couple of days ago I've been reading about how expert systems can be applied for detecting animals and writing chatbots. The newspaper was called Deep News. I'll be sending my copies once I'm done with them. And here we are on our workspace. Okay, welcome to your workspace. This is where programming magic and bugs, mostly bugs, is born. To begin, drag an expert system node from the list on the right. Drag the connection line from the starting node on the left to the expert system node on the right. If you want to delete the connection, place your mouse over the line and press the right mouse button. Okay. So we want the red part to go up here. The non-red part to go there. Click test run and we'll see if it works. Well, it's looking good so far. Huzzah! Success. Hey again, I've tried that expert system and it hardly makes any sense. Squares are floating from left to right. Is that what all the fuss is about machine learning? Are you guys actually working there? Hellraiser is like, this is called visual programming, my fellow dude. Yes, this is how it's supposed to work. The expert system analyzes your data input from the camera, checks if there's a cat on them, No, it's not what machine learning is all about. It'll get hardcore soon enough, and oh boy, we've got that to look forward to. Well, I'm not very good at it yet, apparently. When do I actually start building a cat translator? Hellraiser, don't rush it, friend. You've got to master your machine learning ninja skills first. I'm working as a freelancer and the amount of contracts is crazy. I'll forward you some of the jobs I don't have time for. It'll help you get on your feet and earn some cat bucks as well. Check your mail now. P.S. You're still paying for the servers though. Dr. Coda, hey grateful at cat.meow, noob advice. If there's an auto help for each new technology, very convenient. I've turned it on for you now. No need to thank me, but you probably want to change your password. My cat talks 123. It's pretty obvious. And then we go to the task tree. Behold the task tree. This is the map of your progression in the game. Vertical progression stands for story quests, horizontal branches are optional. Icon colours stand for different types of machine learning texts used in respective tasks. Sounds pretty simple, or so we hope. Okay, so we've got purple here showing as almost machine learning. Almost. Spanish school at cat.meow. Good day, we're from a public school. Okay. Summer exams have ended. The results are attached to the letter. Could you process them and predict which of the students will be able to enter MIT? Data. See these colourful geometric shapes? They represent various kinds of data. Numbers, letters, elements of images. In the modern world, everything can be turned into data, and machine learning is all about sorting and interpreting data. Long story short, your goal in the game is to transfer data from the left part of the screen to the right. These bars show the minimum amount of data that needs to be processed to complete the task. Wait, how do we put this in? Okay, so we do that. Change that to green. And then test run. So it seems easy enough so far. We'll just let that run. Oh, wait. Hey, we got a speed up. Release the program to complete the task. There we go, project released. It's not being ripped off too much. Errors in database. Spanish school again. Hello, we have some errors in our questionnaires data. We can't solve the problem by ourselves. Can you please fix it? Let's have a look. Your efficiency is measured not just in money, but with medals too. Medals influence your story progression while boosting your self-esteem at the same time. To get a medal, your scheme has to meet the respective time and node limits. So, done in under 20 seconds, involve only 2 of these things. You can improve your results later on. Okay. In the game, trash can, this node destroys elements. Important detail, no matter how many trash cans you place, they will count for 1 node in the node's limit. Okay, that's cool. So I can just put several trash cans, but they'll only count for 1, because it's just ultimately the one thing they're going to do. In the real world, real data sets have lots of errors. Filtering out errors is a very important skill for all data scientists. And they have a Discord and an article that you can go to. Learn how it works. Warning! Maths, integrals, derivatives, and other scientific words inside. Okay. So... okay, if we change that to blue, and then everything else goes in there. Let's do the job right. Looks to be. Success. Released, and more money, more errors in databases. We have basic machine learning coming up next. Hello again, it's us. We found some new type of errors made by our users. Please update your program. It'll be easier if you use the previous version of the code. How do you know? Oh, the Deep News article. Every day since 1905. non-neural artificial intelligence. Mankind has always been trying to create an artificial intelligence. Before the invention of neural networks, people used expert systems. An expert system is a deterministic algorithm which reproduces decisions of a real person. An example of this is Eliza, the very first chatbot in the world. It was created in 1966 and talked with the patient using questions similar to real psychotherapists. It worked horribly. And there's a little image of that, I believe. I feel like I've used that before when I was doing IT in school. Could be wrong. I was like, hey, check this out. Custom nodes are special nodes containing your previously designed schemes. Press the middle tab to switch to custom node list. Drag the custom node sorted in the color red to the workspace. If you want to modify the scheme inside, double right click on it or press the down arrow icon on it. I mean, it would probably help if you had, I suppose, yeah. Because one thing is you got to go into that to understand which direction you are actually sorting that. Alright, let's run it. Success. There we go. And we'll release that one. Accept. Okie doke. So now we have actual basic machine learning. Decision trees. How to recognize a cat in the picture. Hey, is there a way to detect the cat without using expert systems? It works for text, but with pictures, not so much. Furthermore, the cat just won't sit still. Hellraiser, that it does. Not. Try decision trees then. These are like expert systems but on steroids. Once you feel comfortable around them, try Sift. This little devil of a program is way more effective with pictures. Also works nicely when paired with other algorithms. And Dr. Code is suggesting, or you can use nails or glue or something. Come on, it's just a cat, it won't fight you back. I joke, please don't use anything I mention on an actual cat. Please don't use anything I mentioned on an actual cat. Or any other animal for that meaning. Processing time. Different nodes have different processing rates. This parameter will influence the efficiency of your systems. Icons on the right indicate the amount of time required for a node to process one element of data. In the game, this node compares output parameters, the sockets with an element's color. If the element color is equal to only one socket's color, the element moves to that socket. If an element's color satisfies both conditions, or none of them, it goes to a random socket. Decision trees is one of the basic machine learning algorithms. Each tree knows a limited number of classes. For each element, the tree asks some questions and chooses the class most similar to the element. And again, links to Discord, an article, and a video going through this. So this one won't matter too much if it's got green in it, and neither does this one, so it's fine by me. Test run that sucker. Excellent. Let's go through this. Optimization of the code. Spanish school again. Hi, it's us again. We hope it's our last request for you. We've changed our database system. Can you update your code one last time? We need it to work faster. To increase and decrease the speed, click a button on the screen to use arrows, or A and D buttons. Use space to pause. So yeah, the bit at the bottom here that I saw lets us speed up how fast this goes. Right, so we are needing to filter out red and blue. Because obviously blue will then go into the bin. But we then need to do the same again Only then filtering out green to go into the bin. And then that should only be red. Excellent. Success. I think I'm getting it. Accept. Then we have Medex. Medex at cat.meow. Greetings. Our company is manufacturing all organic natural painkillers. They usually decrease suffering, mood improvement, and coping with eating disorders. Known side effects, including dilated pupils, diarrhea, physical and mental addiction, are caused by the human factor. From time to time, our workers pick the wrong plants because they look like medical herbs. We'd like you to design an algorithm that would sort the herbs by petal colour. Okay. So it's mostly important that we do this one. I can only do one at a time. Yeah, right. So that one needs to be primarily blue. That one wants to be green. There's a lot of green in there, so that's not going to matter too much if... let's see. Ooh, just... I mean, we've got a lot in that one. That should do. So there's our reward. And I can't do this one just yet. So then got the Illuminati Origins, kind of. So, strange man at cat.meow, Illuminati Origins. Good day, I study ancient manuscripts and books in order to figure out the true story behind the Illuminati's secret society. I need to recognise all the triangle shapes in this document to solve the puzzle. Can you design me a program that would do that for me? In the game, Sift. Okay. This node compares shapes. If the element shape matches the designated shape, the element goes to the top socket, the others go to the bottom. Sift, or Scale Invariant Feature Transform, is one of the most powerful non-neural algorithms for detecting features on pictures, which is essential for image recognition. Sift is very fast and capable of recognizing simple objects and patterns. You say fast, that's 1.25 seconds compared to 0.3 of the other colory thing I had. Else everything else can get in the bin. So simple enough, we want just the triangles to go in there. So test run. I think the main thing we don't really have any control over is the order in which the scans of the ancient documents here will come out. Working for the man feels too easy, boring or soul-sucking? Aim for the sky and become a CTO of a startup. In the world of savage market laws, it's either sink or swim. Will you get rich or bite the dust? It's worth trying anyway. Go on, let's try that. Pizza Smith at cat.meow. Mama Smith's Pizza Shack. Hello! We're honoured to invite you to join our startup, world's first AI-controlled pizza place. But our fingers are always stained with flour and we can't really code because of that. Help us write and implement an algorithm that would be capable of separating orders for round pizzas from orders for square-shaped pizzas. Let's feed the people and become rich. Fair enough. A scheme created while working for a startup does not differ from any other, but there is no solution to startups. A scheme just works better or worse, and your future profits depend on its quality. Okay, seems simple enough, so we want the circles to go in one direction and the squares to go in the other. Providing there's no triangle pizzas that turn up, we should be fine. Your program seems to be working fine. Further testing won't affect your results in this startup. Feel free to stop testing now. You're trying to design an AI-controlled pizza place. It serves pizza in round and square shapes. The scheme you're designing is the brain of the pizza robot. It sorts orders by the shape of the pizza that your clients are ordering. These are the users of your startup, in this case, your pizza restaurant. They've heard of the new amazing place in town and now they want to grab a slice. These are your clients' orders. Millennials don't care too much about toppings, only shapes matters. Mind the accuracy. If the client gets a pizza they've ordered, they'll pay the money and tell your friends about the place. If the client doesn't get what they want, they refuse to pay and don't expect them to return with friends. One more thing. Clients don't like waiting in queues and they will leave with no hesitation if your scheme is working slowly. The waiting line will get longer. The market is constantly changing, so pay attention to what's going on and experiment with your schemes. And now it's time to launch your first startup. Okay, we'll release it. This action deploys the code to the servers. From this moment, the startup will work automatically. Launch. Okay, let's get to business. This table is your principal source of information about your startups. Press the next day button to proceed. When you switch to the next day, you will get the money you've earned or lost, depending on how many users' requests were processed by your scheme. So we've got 290 cat bucks, 150 users, more users, which is cool. Hey, it looks like your users seem to like what your scheme is doing. They're even inviting friends. The cash is flowing. Although I'm a little confused by the order in which this is showing up, because it seems to be shrinking, but it's saying that I'm getting more. When the hype icon is green, this one here, that means your startup is all over the news. Expect lots of new users. Okay, cool. Oh, what? That's a massive rip-off. So 53,012 cat bucks. They take 3,600 off of me. Good lord, it's a tough business. Time is passing by and the market changes. When the hype icon is yellow, it means that your target audience is already aware of your startup. Don't expect many new users at this point. When the hype icon is grey, that means you've satisfied your target audience. Users are starting to leave. Watch your earnings carefully. When the number becomes red, it's time to cash out. Press next day to proceed. Yeah, it's time to cash out at this point. At this point, it is worth leaving, I suspect. And what's this cat pay thing? Okay. Hello. Does nothing. Has TESV Skyrim pre-installed. Mandatory for purchase. Oh, got some experience. Cactus protects from radiation. Oh, shut up there. There's the Banhammer miniature, which I can't get. That's fine. Hardware. 1 megabyte of RAM increases sockets processing queue by 3. Grab that. Tambourine increases data transfer speed by 1. And Rentium increases nodes work speed by 1 and data transfer speed by 1. Catskins. Don't really have the money for these ones, but I think these two are not good ones we can use. That's fine, back up. Ah, and I've just noticed we've got a Halloween-y theme one. And if I click on you, meow. Oh, the tambourine. Ooh. Okay. There's a raccoon in my drawer. No, there's not. Oh, now there's rubbish in my drawer. The yellow, it does nothing. And there's cast in the background. Right, anyway, back to the inbox. The Medics one. Well, that's fine. I got the silver for that one. I can leave that. That's fine. Oh. A letter from my mum and dad. Hello, dear. We remember how you cherished your financial independence, but come on, your birthday is just around the corner. Be a good kid and take this money and buy yourself something nice, will you? We love you very much and we miss you. P.S. Do not forget to put a hat on. It's very cold outside. Thank you for the money. History of expert systems. 1965 can be considered a starting point for the work on creating expert systems. That year, scientists of Stanford Research Institute, Edward Feinbaum and Bruce Buchanan even, teamed up with Nobel laureate, oh god, I can't use words today, Josh Lederberg, and began working on a computer system designed to determine the molecular structure of chemical compounds. And who invented the decision tree? The decision tree is one of the automatic data analyst methods. The first ideas of creating decision trees date back to the works of Hoveland and Hunt in the late 50s of the 20th century. However, the fundamental work that gave the impetus to the development of this direction was a book named Hunt, Marin and Stone Experiments in Induction, published in 1966. Random facts. Right, back to the tree. Chicken Escape. Hi there, my name is Sarah. I own a small technology farm and you're from Chicken Eggs at Cat.meow. Our distributor demands supplies of eggs of different kinds and it takes lots of time to sort them manually. That's why we decided to automate the process. We have all the data about egg parameters, but we need an algorithm which will work without human assistance and with high accuracy. Okay, so... let's go with putting circles. No, not that. Remove you. All right. So we're going to want to be accurate. So I want all the circles up here. Everything else going down here. If they're squared, go in here. And then everything else should go in there. Ooh, this one's a bit messy. I think that'll work. Oh no, what am I doing? That's just stupid. I don't need that. Because that will only put circles in there. Everything else goes in here. And then this splits everything into squares and then triangles. Right. And... success. Perfect. And last but not least, crowd psychology. Good day, our company is making research on crowd psychology. We need an algorithm which would be capable of defining a person's type based on certain behaviour patterns. This way, we'll be able to quickly identify dangerous individuals in the crowd and prevent unpleasant accidents. We have identified the parameters to work with, but we need an experienced developer to write the algorithm. Fightman Group at Cat.meow. Okay, this one does look a bit more complicated. Okay. I'm going to leave that one for now. Because I suspect I'm going to need to think a lot more, and I don't want this video to necessarily overrun too far. So, I will have a think on this, and we'll come back to this in our next episode. In the meantime, I would be ever so grateful if you would mind sharing, subscribing, and if possible even commenting with how you feel about this video. Do you feel as though you could get into machine learning. Have you done any coding before yourself? And I'll catch you in the next one. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.